Dear students, today we are going to learn about scanning tunneling microscope, in short STM. It is a type of microscope and it is used for imaging surfaces at the atomic levels. Okay. The basic working principle behind STM is quantum tunneling effect. That is, when a quantum object, that is very minute object, when it is sent on a thick barrier, then it will bounce back. And if the barrier is thin, then the object may tunnel across the barrier. And if the barrier is very thin, then the probability of crossing will increases. And this phenomenon is known as the quantum tunneling effect. Now we can check the working principle. In STM, it will have an extremely sharp metal tip and it will have very high conductance. And this is the sample to be scanned. And this sample and the probe, they are connected between a voltage source. And the tip will be placed very close to the sample. And the distance between the probe and the sample will be of very few nanometer, around 0.2 to 0.6 nanometer. And since the air gap is very small, there will be tunneling of electrons from probe to the sample. That means the electrons from the tip that will jump to the sample. And due to the flow of electrons, there will be current. This current is called the tunneling current. And if the applied voltage is constant, this tunneling current will be proportional to the distance between the sample and the tip of the probe. During the process, the probe will be moved very slowly across the sample and the response is recorded. Response means the tunneling current. Okay. And by analyzing this current, we will get the topography of our sample. That is the surface details. Let us check an example. This be the surface of the sample. The surface is not smooth and there will be ups and downs. And when you move the probe across the surface, the tunneling current is going to change. That means when the distance between the tip and sample surface increases, then the current decreases. And at this point, they are very close and the tunneling current is going to increase. So when the gap increases, tunneling current decreases. It is inversely proportional. By analyzing this current throughout the sample, we can produce the atomic scale image of the sample. Okay. Now we can see the working modes of STM. There are two modes, constant current mode and constant height mode. In the constant current mode, we will keep the tunneling current as constant throughout the scanning. That means when we place the tip very close to the sample, there will be particular current, tunneling current. And we are going to keep this particular current as constant. But the fact is that when we move the tip of the sample, since the sample surface is rough, the current is going to change. And in order to maintain the constant tunneling current, the probe has to move up and down accordingly, based on the surface levels. And by observing the fluctuations of this tip, we can create the surface level image of the sample. This is known as constant current mode. And in the second method, that is constant height mode, here the vertical position of the tip is not changed. It is not going to change. But as the distance between sample and probe changes, the tunneling current is also going to change. And this current, as a function of lateral position, represents the surface image of the sample. Now we can see the complete setup of STM. And this is the sample or object. And this is the tip, sharp tip. It is usually made up of platinum. And this tip is attached to a piezo tube. We know that when you apply voltage to the piezoelectric crystals, there will be actuation, movement. So the movement of this tip can be easily controlled using proper electrodes and external voltages. Okay. then here the magnitude of the current, it will be very small. There is a magnitude of tunneling current. So in order to amplify these weak signals, we will use an amplifier. Then based on the analysis that we get from these signals, we can easily create the surface structure of the sample, and then it can be displayed on a monitor. Okay. Then we can move on to the advantage of STM. Since we can scan the surface in atomic level, and the images will be very sharp and accurate. Then better resolution and accuracy, and it offers true atomic resolution 3D image of the sample. Okay, in the next class we can study about atomic force microscope or AFM. Thank you.